everybody, and welcome back to the BallGame podcast. I am the innocent bystander, Matt.
No, it's not streaming. OBS, man. What the hell?
I like big,
I'm not gonna lie.
juicy
Oh, we were live.
steaks.
Oh, we are we live?
We're live.
We're live.
We're live.
I'm
Trunks.
I'm Dean. What just happened?
Do it all over again.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the BallGame podcast. I am the innocent bystander, Matt Sullivan.
I am Trunks.
I'm Dean. Oh,
I'm Ortiz.
And I'm Chris.
I was watching the stream. We were live the whole time.
Yay.
Oh, all right.
Well, today.
I'm just
Going?
in shock at the moment. I'm sorry.
That was so
That was like wild. Somebody's got to clip that. I'm just in shock. Okay, so today's a basketball episode, guys. Obviously, a little while back we did the centers tier list, and today we're gonna continue that, and we're gonna go with the power forward tier list today. Obviously, some other stuff that we have to catch up with for the NBA, as we've been doing a bunch of NFL episodes recently, which I love, and I'm very excited for the football season. But we do got to talk some NBA, and we do got to continue our little tier list thing here. So, not as excited for an NBA episode.
Oh, Sleazy likes the intro.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, so sleazy.
Shout out to our boy Finns.
Yes.
I'm excited.
Finn's the producer.
Shout out Finns for making our beat. And shout out to my guy. Hold on one sec.
Finn's once again.
My guy
we appreciate
Adele
you.
B. I'm gonna link everything for Adele in the description if you guys need any graphics or anything like that. That's my guy. Hit him up. Hit up Finns if you need a beat. And yeah.
Yeah. All the changes to the BallGame podcast. We're upgrading. We're getting better for you guys. So,
4-0 Sleazy.
yeah,
Yeah.
for Sleazy especially.
Love you, buddy.
Yo, I miss what did he change his name to? I forgot.
DJ.
Yeah, I miss Deadpool. I'm gonna be
What
honest.
happened to
Wait,
him?
Sleazy wants me to run the intro back.
DJ said he couldn't.
I'll run it back, Sleazy. Oh, yeah.
Is it going?
That's tough.
Yeah, it's going.
That's awesome.
Oh, it's going.
Can
And we
they
back.
hear us while the intro's going?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
That's
should we do it one more time then, so you can just hear it? Let me stay quiet.
no. Please don't run. All right, run
One
the
more time,
intro one more
Everyone
time.
be quiet.
One more time.
run it on loop.
You fucked it up.
Oh, you just made it so much worse.
All right, that's it. That's
It was
it.
fine till you
Bro,
screamed.
yeah, like we were talking before, and now you just raised
Then
your
you
voice.
just turned to me and
You
was an
yelled at
animal.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Yo, Sleazy, though, our audio and everything sounds okay. The visual looks okay. Let me know, because we're using a different software. So
Yeah. Super soft.
let me know everything looks okay. All right.
All right, we're all good.
James Harden called Daryl Morey a blatant liar. What do we think?
What do we think?
Bro,
I
that
mean,
was crazy.
I mean, he did lie to him, but then again, James, you kind of agreed to the contract. I know it's a business. I know, you kind of have to take your money, but if you really wanted to be there, you knew for a fact you didn't want to be there. I think the better choice would have just have been to enter free agency.
It probably would have, because he took a pay cut, right?
He did.
So he probably
Big
could
pay
have
cut.
gotten more money. He probably could have gotten a max contract.
I don't know about
I
a
think a
max.
team
Maybe
would
not
have
a
given him a
max.
max.
I don't know if
At the
someone would
very
give him a
least,
max.
I don't even think he cares too much about the money. I think he just wants to play where he wants to play, and getting that extra year was not a smart decision by James if he wanted to not be there. If he knew that.
It's just year after year, man. It seems like we're guaranteed at some point. How do you do that? We're guaranteed at some point to have a James Harden trade request. He's just never happy. He's never content with anywhere that he is.
Which is fine.
So-
but like,
No, it's just
Well, here's-
ridiculous.
Daryl
not
Morey
fun.
can't do what
It's
he
just
did, though.
ridiculous.
If
I
everything's
agree.
like, no one's going to want to play for him.
But he still didn't want to be
So-
there.
Well, here's my thing. It's a bit. I love James Harden. He's in my top 5 favorite players ever to play basketball. Love that man till the death of me. But it's a business. So yeah, there was a handshake deal like, hey, take a pay cut this year. We're gonna pay you next year. But James Harden disappeared in yet another elimination game. So he played his way out of getting that big contract, in my opinion.
He had 2 games
He's-
in the playoffs. Where
He's
he was
still a
good.
valuable player. Like, I love James Harden. He still brings a lot to the table. The playmaking he brings and the ability to just get into the paint, it's still so valuable to an NBA team. But whether it's the Sixers or not, who's paying that guy a max?
That's what I'm saying. Nobody.
Forget about the off the court stuff, because that obviously matters too. But just on the court, like, is James Harden a max player right now?
I'd say no. I'd definitely say no. His max.
I think just because he's not playing like he used to doesn't mean he's not a max player. Like, all-star level players are getting max contracts. He's an all-star level player.
But his max is also way higher than most of the other maxes because he's so far into his career. So like his max contract would
Well-
be close to like I think 55 or 60 million.
That's only if you make
Which
an
is-
All-NBA team. Did he make one last year? No, right?
No.
I don't think it'd be that high.
Then
it'd be
it's
lower.
in the mid 40s, mid to late 40s. I'm still not paying James
Still a
Harden.
lot
I don't
of
see
money.
James Harden getting a max. I could see him, if he did decide to go for more money, I could see him getting like 30, 35 mil. I don't see like a full max.
Which is actually almost exactly what he's getting at the current moment with the contract.
I think
He
James
took a pay
Harden
cut.
deserves the max. Let's not
I
sit
agree.
here and act
Yeah.
like he should be
I-
getting less than that.
I completely agree.
He's a multiple-time All-NBA player. He's a proven number 1, number 2 scoring option on a team. And he, on top of that, don't do that. He could average 25 on any team he wants.
That's not true. He
It's
didn't.
completely true.
He just
He took a
didn't.
back seat
Yeah,
in
Joel Embiid on
Philadelphia.
his team.
Bro, you think he could still be a one on a team?
He took a backseat
Do
to,
you still
to the
think he could be a
MVP in
one
the
on a-
league. He took the
I think it's
number
possible.
2
That's what I said.
option to
That's-
the MVP.
bro.
I think it's possible.
You
yes.
think James Harden can still be a one on a championship level team right
Depending on
now?
the roster around him?
so here's
Are you
Possibly.
serious?
so here's what I mean when I say that.
Possibly.
So being the number
fuck
1
does that
scoring
mean?
option doesn't always necessarily mean you're the best player on the team either.
Bro, do you think James Harden could be the number 1 scoring option for a championship level team right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
I don't think
I do. I do believe that.
Absolutely fucking
I do
not.
believe that.
Why?
Yeah. And on top of what he brings, obviously he could score. James Harden can average 10 assists
He was just
anywhere
the
he
2
wants.
to the MVP, and they
Okay.
still lost. And you want to tell me that he could be the 1 on a championship level team?
I think the Sixers' problems ran deeper than I don't
think James Harden.
you go.
Not that I don't think James Harden is a one. I think he's more than capable of still, going in there, averaging 25, 30,
not
getting
taking that away.
getting his 8 assists. But a team that
Not on a winning
wants
team.
to win a
Thank you.
championship,
Let him finish.
you're better off with him as your 2. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I agree. Oh, sure.
Yeah, you're better
I agree
off.
with that.
He's
Yeah.
definitely still capable of putting up numbers, but does that translate to winning? I don't know, because again, big James Harden guy, that's my guy, but it has struggled to prove to lead to winning in the past. When he was in his peak, in his prime, he couldn't get over the hump. Now he's what, in his mid-30s, a bunch of nagging hamstring injuries. Like, he's not a number 1 anymore. And that's okay, because he's one of the best number 2s in the league.
Agreed.
He was great last season. He was phenomenal in that role. He took, like you said, he took a backseat to Joel Embiid, and he was great. He was among the best, one of the best playmakers in the NBA last year. He was great in the pick and roll, and he was a big reason Joel Embiid got to that MVP. He helped Joel Embiid get to that MVP. So I think he's still a great player. The thing about James Harden is, can you do it in the playoffs? Can you do it in an elimination game when the lights are the brightest? And can you stop, causing all these problems? You bitched and complained. You bitched and complained in Houston because you wanted to go to Philly. You ended up in Brooklyn
Bitch and complained in Brooklyn.
on arguably what we were saying was the most talented big 3 ever. And yeah, injuries happened, but whatever. It didn't work there. You bitched and complained to get your way out of there. You got your wish. You got to where you wanted to go originally. You wanted to go to Philly. You wanted to pair back up with Daryl Morey. You wanted to play with the MVP Joel Embiid. And now you're bitching and complaining again that you want out. So where will he be happy?
He wants to go to the Clippers now.
Houston, sure.
And then what happens when he goes to the Clippers this year and Kawhi and PG deal with injuries all year and they
And
get
then he
bounced in the
wants to,
second
yeah.
round? Then what?
Yeah.
He's going to ask out again?
Yep.
Probably.
Yep. That's exactly what he'll do.
No, that's just at
It's
this
a
point.
cycle.
It's the James Harden experience.
Yes.
To me, I don't know. To me, it's just like, just play ball. Just play ball.
I don't understand how people could still think he's a 1 on a championship level team. I don't think. Obviously, I think he could be a top scoring option on a team, but it's crazy to think he'd be a number one scoring option on a
anyone
championship level team.
could be a 1. You know what I'm saying? Zach LaVine could be a 1, but Zach LaVine's not a championship 1. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's
And James
insane.
Harden and Zach LaVine at this point in their careers are probably in the same tier of player.
No, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not.
I think James Harden's better.
Yeah, I think he's
Harden's
better too.
like
But they're like,
probably the top of a tier, and LaVine is probably the bottom of that same tier.
That's fair.
or it's like a tier gap, and
Yeah.
James Harden's the bottom of one tier, and Zach LaVine's near the top. But
yeah.
they're
Okay.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're great number 2s. That's what they are.
Yeah.
They're great number 2s at this point. But my point is, like, yeah, Zach LaVine on a bad team could be the number 1 option, but a team with Zach LaVine as their number 1 doesn't have any championship aspirations.
Exactly.
It's the same thing with James. Yeah, it's the same thing with James Harden right now, and that's okay. Like, that's not taking away anything he's in his fucking mid-30s. He's fucking won an MVP before. He averaged 30 for 3 straight seasons. Like, he's past his prime.
36.
And that's okay.
But it is getting to the point where he but if he wants his legacy to be what other guys is, he needs to get that championship, and he needs to not
Part of that
act the
is
way
Harden.
he's acting.
Exactly. Like
I mean, I genuinely believe, we talked about this when he first requested the trade, I'm pretty sure, but if he goes to the Clippers, they are the title favorites, and it's not close.
yeah, I agree.
It's not close.
It's just injuries will once again hamper
probably.
a team most likely, which sucks. But if all
Fully-
three of them are
fully
healthy
healthy,
come
they're
playoff
the
time,
championship
it's
favorite.
not even close.
I think they'd be able to win with 2 of them healthy.
like I don't know about that.
They'd still be able to fucking compete.
Yeah.
If
If it's
someone's there.
PG and Harden, no. But if it's Kawhi and whoever, I think yes, I agree.
That's fair.
But no, it's.
I don't know.
it's enough.
I
can
think
see
a
it.
team with Paul George and James Harden can compete with anyone.
Anybody.
They're not
Depends who's around them.
they're not
Yeah,
as
depends how
good
they're
as
playing.
let's say the Nuggets, but can they compete with them? Hell fucking yeah. Hell yeah.
I don't know, man.
Bro, Paul,
we're talking about
respect
two
Paul
dudes,
George.
We're talking about 2 dudes that are well known for choking when it matters the most, and I love PG.
who?
Paul George.
Oh
and
my
James Harden.
God. We're still doing that? Come on.
He's a Clipper fan, and he's saying that.
Come on. He had one bad series.
he's a
He
Kawhi
had one
fan.
bad year, bro.
No, I know. But at
The
the
next
same
year he
time,
fucking took them to the conference finals.
He had one in OKC too.
He did have a really bad stinker against the Jazz. That was a rough series too. He had 2.
It
really
wasn't
bad
even a
playoff
stinker.
years.
He was fine against the Jazz.
I don't know about fine, bro. You could go look up stats.
I'm gonna.
They weren't
I
pretty.
remember all the playoff P memes.
Yeah, they
It
were
was
not
that
pretty.
season.
It was that season, and then it continued with the Clips the first year.
Was that 2016?
No, it was
that was
18.
Yeah.
18?
It was the year before the pandemic. It was the year before the pandemic happened because it was back-to-back seasons where Paul
No.
George
Was
underperformed
it?
in the playoffs. Yes, I'm pretty sure. I don't think PG played another year after
PG
the
was there
MVP
for-
season. When he was 3rd in MVP and 3rd in defense
No,
player.
yeah,
of
I
the
think
year,
it
right?
happened before that because that was PG's second year in OKC. I think.
Then maybe it happened the
I
year
think
before.
it was the
in
first
OKC.
year he was there.
and then it happened again.
Yeah.
No, he's had multiple seasons of being
They
disappointing
lost
in the
to the
playoffs.
Jazz. He averaged 25. He shot 36.5 from 3 and shot 43% from the field. I wouldn't classify that as a stinker.
Yeah,
I think he had
that's
some
not a
stinker
stinker.
games. I don't know.
He definitely had a game. I think he had a game where he shot like 3 for like 19 or some shit. Like it was bad.
He had stinker games, still averaged 25. I mean, a few
I don't
bad
know, man.
games, a few really good games. I mean,
You're a superstar. You really can't come up small in the big moments.
He
at all.
did
of
stink in the closeout game.
There you
Westbrook
go.
dropped 46, and Paul George
No,
dropped
but-
5 on 2 for 16 shooting. I will stand corrected there. I will stand corrected.
There you go. There you go. That's what I'm
I
saying.
don't know. I
bro.
don't classify Paul George as a playoff stinker, though.
No, not
He has every guy has had some stinkers. I watched
Yeah.
fucking Paul George go head to head with fucking LeBron and the Heatles, bro.
Yeah. No, I agree. We've also seen in the last recent years, PG has had really good playoff performances and playoff runs. Like
Yeah.
we've seen that. So I give him credit where it's due. But he's had his fair share of sucking.
The Harden situation is just so tricky though because I doubt he plays for Philly. He can't play for Philly.
He'll
again.
never play for Philly
Right?
again.
After calling the GM a liar
Right.
in front of everybody.
I mean, but he doesn't care. Daryl Morey
I
doesn't
don't
care. Daryl Morey, if he can't trade him for a package that
He will keep his ass on the
likes, he will keep
roster.
his ass. Yeah.
I think everybody else in the team has grown pretty frustrated with how
Right.
James Harden is. I mean, these guys are guys
weird. They
that
were hanging out.
basically live together for months at a time. And when your boy is like, yeah, nah, F this team, I don't like y'all, I'm going somewhere else.
Well,
And-
Tyrese Maxey was asked about it the other day.
no,
and
really, that's how it is.
Nah,
though.
no.
Tyrese Maxey was asked about it the other day, and his response was, "Well, this isn't our first rodeo,"
No,
Oh,
right.
referring to the Ben Simmons thing.
Yeah,
But-
I
They've
mean,
been through this.
these dudes are just tired of this kind of scenario
Yeah,
behavior. They would want a star that wants to play with them.
Like Ben Simmons.
Bro, all right. So I'll pose this question: If Harden gets traded and it's for like Norman Powell, Robert Covington, and like a first or something like that, are we exploring Joel Embiid trades?
You already are.
You explore it. The
Do you think you
Sixers
keep
have
him for this season?
the Sixers have
Yeah.
no reason to trade him unless he asks out.
Yeah.
Why are you trading the MVP? You know, there's no reason to trade. When you have a guy like that, your roster construction becomes easier. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because you already have that guy.
It's
You just
so
gotta
hard to
fill
get
out
that
around.
guy.
Right.
Yeah.
It's so there's no reason to trade him unless he asks out.
What's the ceiling for a for an Embiid, Maxey, Toby big three?
Depends on Maxey. A lot of people think Maxey is that guy and can take that jump. If there's no Harden there, you have like objectively he's going to take a jump. He's a good enough
Well, he's
player
gonna
where
have
he's
to, yeah.
going to improve, but then it comes down to how much will he improve? How much will that translate to the playoffs? Because now you're not playing in the playoffs as a number 3. You're in the playoffs where defenses have a week to game plan for you as the
Yep.
number 2. So
Yep.
it depends on Tyrese Maxey. I think Tobias is fine. Like I like Tobias Harris. I you know.
Yeah, he,
For what he's getting
good.
paid,
He's a
though,
good.
Just-
He's overpaid, but
you
it's
just
not his
wish he
fault.
was a little bit better, but what are you gonna do? I mean,
Yeah.
you
He's
kind
a
of knew
really
exactly
good
who he was
basketball
when
player.
you signed him.
He's a really good basketball.
I don't know. It's tricky. It's and then it's like, who's going to trade for James Harden? The only team is the Clippers because he's saying he wants to go there. But other than the Clippers, who else would trade?
Miami?
I saw reports of Miami, the Clippers, and the Bulls.
Oh
I don't
my God.
see
I've
why
seen the
would
Bulls.
ever
I don't
do
know
that.
why we would do
If
that.
the Bulls do
Well,
that.
because the Bulls are also saying that DeMar DeRozan is untouchable. They want to keep him around for the future, which is
Well,
nuts.
yeah,
but
That
so-
can't be true.
I do think it's true. I don't mind keeping DeMar around. Like, I think he's fine. I
No,
think
but
guys can learn from him. But then it's like, so you're going to keep DeMar, so that means you're going to trade Zach LaVine for James Harden? Like, no.
I
I
don't-
don't get you.
I didn't
Please-
see that they were going to trade Zach LaVine, though. I thought they were going to try to do it without trading
Make
Zach LaVine
the
and make
big
it a
three.
Yeah.
That's a
Uh,
horrible big three,
But
by
what
the
kind
way.
of package can
I mean,
they
at that
put
point,
together?
what else
If
are
we
the Bulls going to
trade,
do?
if we trade Patrick Williams for James Harden, I'm retiring my Bulls fandom, honestly. And I love James Harden, but I'm gonna retire.
It's just
That
such a
would be
weird
horrible.
big three: James Harden, DeMar,
And Zach LaVine. That-
Forget about Vucci. man.
Three
It's the
shooting
core
guards.
4.
Yeah.
He'd be in the trade, I'd assume.
And then like Miami,
He's on top.
Miami's not
I
trading.
like Miami,
Three-
Miami's
trade.
not trading
bro.
for James
but
Harden.
Why
imagine James
not?
Harden, Jimmy
because
and
they're
Bam.
saving everything they got for Damian
It's not even
Lillard.
about that.
But
Like
it is,
I
because it's
could,
going to happen.
I could see
He's not-
like
they're not
It's
gonna-
gotta happen.
I
It's
could see the
happening.
thought process of, okay, if they whiff on Dame, then the next option is James Harden. But bro, it's fucking Pat Riley. He don't want no James
I
Harden,
don't
bro.
think they're getting.
And you're not dealing with, exactly, you're not dealing with James Harden's bullshit
Feel
in
like-
Miami.
I feel like it would have happened.
He
Imagine
culture's a
James-
real
No.
thing.
James Harden,
Like
Miami.
he requested a trade
No.
what 2-3 months ago.
No,
I don't think
Portland
it's
has
gonna
no
happen.
reason to trade him until
the Heat make an offer that
until he says not even he says, because he kind of
he
already was
has.
saying it, but until he's literally not reporting, they don't have to trade him. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
I think it's still a foregone conclusion. He will end up in a Miami Heat jersey for next season. I still think
Damian
it's
Lillard?
foregone.
Oh, yeah.
I still think it's done. It's going to happen. It's just a matter of when, not if. So, but yeah.
Do you think they start the season?
Oh,
start the
DJ's
season
in the
with-
chat. What up, DJ?
Start the
Hey.
season with- What up, Deadpool?
We call him DJ now.
Oh, Swizzy asked.
He's
That's
always
crazy
Deadpool.
because they asked where you were, and he said I was working for 2 months. I didn't have time to watch podcasts. Where were you working at?
Good
What were
for
you doing?
grinding.
What were you up to, bro? We missed you. We actually really just we did.
We've
mention
spoken to us, Lisa. Have we ever spoken to
DJ.
DJ?
We have spoken to DJ. I've been in the me and him have DM'd on Twitter. He's
Oh
no,
I mean,
not like-
spoken.
I've never heard his
Oh,
voice.
No, I've never heard his voice.
What's
No.
it sound like, DJ?
Yeah, send us a.
Send us a voice
Explain
message.
it.
What are those things called? ASMR.
ASMR, yeah.
Oh,
Give us a 1 minute ASMR video.
In 5 words or less, describe your voice.
All right. Well, anyway, I think we can.
What
move
are our
on.
final predictions? Where is James Harden playing next season?
I think James Harden stays as a Philadelphia 76er.
Bro, I
think he
seen
goes
people.
anywhere.
I seen people saying that he loves China so much. He might
I
go
was
play there.
about to fucking
Like,
say
Bro, I mean-
China.
Like,
Yeah.
bro,
I was about to say
imagine
China.
he's just like, you know what?
He just
I love
plays-
it there so much. I'm gonna go play basketball.
He's
there.
playing
What do
in
you think
does.
James Harden would average in China
Oh,
if he
my
played
God.
1 season?
70.
Yeah.
Right now,
About a
he'd
point.
average 70. I'm not even kidding.
Like if anything like that was ever to happen, now's the time.
He's going to
You know?
fucking China.
That would be the most.
I could see it.
Nah, that would be legendary. That
I'm
would be
gonna-
legendary if instead of getting $35 million, he goes, "I'm gonna go play in
I don't
China."
think he's going to the Clippers, bro. I just don't. I don't
I'm
know
gonna
if it
predict the
happens.
Clippers. I think that just seems out of all the possible destinations, that one just seems like the most likely. I don't know.
He's not staying in Philly. No other team's gonna fucking trade for him. So I guess by default, you have to pick the Clippers.
I mean, it all depends if.
Yo, what's wrong with you today?
Dropping everything.
You are a mess today.
I'm not a mess. That's
You're
not
a
saying
mess.
mess.
No, you're a mess. Stupid.
Yo,
Really?
you better chill, dude.
Oh, or else.
I dropped my.
He's gonna hit you with his heart book.
It's a nice book. It's my
His
my
journal.
Journal.
His dream
Heart
journal.
I don't have dreams.
That was deep.
God.
I don't have.
Oh my god.
It's my note journal.
So where's James Harden going, Dean?
Okay. I don't think he's going to the Clippers. I don't think he's staying in Philly either. I could see Philly happening more than the
Why do you
Clippers.
say it like that?
Dude, are you gonna stop?
No. You made fun of my
A
friend.
team that I would like to see, super interesting. That would never ever happen. My dream scenario: the Pelicans.
So you have
I
dreams.
was literally just looking at that team.
I would love
I
the
was looking at it. That'd
Did
be
you have
pretty
that
cool.
dream
That'd be
last
a
night? Did you
great
write
one.
that
I don't
down?
think James would ever go for that.
Hey, bro, New Orleans. He
Bro,
likes eating.
him and Zion
That's
would
like
eat
eating.
so much gumbo.
They would actually,
They would have a gumbo off.
they would actually just
They
be
really
the
would.
overweight big boys.
Yeah.
Yo, Harden would report at 350 pounds.
I mean,
Comes in
I
the
guess
same
if I
weight
were
as
to
Zion.
predict what I really think's gonna happen, I don't think he's getting moved until at least mid-season.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean,
Does he
I
suit
agree.
up?
Yeah,
I think.
I
so.
think he
Suits
suits up.
I think he just plays really bad.
I just
Suit
think
up.
the toxic environment
Like
that he
fat
brings
suit.
to a locker room is deterring a lot of teams, including the Clippers. Like if the Clippers obviously would trade for him, they are title contenders, but
They don't want to trade legitimate assets for him.
for someone who might not want to be there come
Exactly.
midseason.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Wow. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
James
FIBA.
Harden,
Good
man.
podcast, guys.
I have not been watching
FIBA. I haven't watched,
Haven't watched
much
almost
either.
any
I
of it.
watched the Germany game in which Anthony Edwards scored 34 points. So if you guys were looking for our thoughts on FIBA, we don't have much, sadly.
got
Go
it.
listen to another
Why
podcast.
are you listening
Yeah.
to
Seen RJ
people's
Barrett was
thoughts
going
on
crazy.
FIBA?
I didn't even know Egypt had a FIBA team.
Yeah, go
Who's
look.
on it?
I don't know. Let's see.
Probably people from Egypt.
Anyway, Anthony Edwards is a god and a
Right.
future MVP candidate.
So Anthony Edwards dropped 34 points. The Anthony Edwards hype it's been taking off. Twitter's been, loving Anthony Edwards. So I have a segment. We're going to do a Would You Rather Anthony Edwards edition, but based on their ceiling. So some of these guys who I'm going to list, they may have reached their ceiling already in their eyes. It's whatever you think the players' ceilings are compared to what you think
It's
Anthony
subjective.
Edwards' ceiling is. Right. So the first guy, Paolo Banchero.
That's tough because they play different positions. But I think for like ranking players on a list, I think I'd take Anthony Edwards.
I'm taking it.
For a ceiling, I'm gonna go Paolo. I think.
simply based on the frame, I think it's Paulo.
Next up, Cade Cunningham.
Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards.
Taking Anthony Edwards.
All right, now here's where it gets a little frisky. It's up for your interpretation of their ceiling. So, think about the peak of this player. Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie Irving.
I'm taking Kyrie Irving.
Taking Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards.
Not that
Yeah.
Kyrie has had a bad career at all. He's a champion.
He's
had a great
One of the
career.
greatest number twos ever.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think Anthony Edwards has the potential to eclipse that.
I think
sure.
Ant
That's
has the potential to be a 1 on a championship level team, which is something Kyrie proved he couldn't do. So that's the only reason I would say that.
That's fair.
Next up, Zion Williamson.
If healthy, Zion.
I'm taking Zion.
Zion.
I'm taking Zion.
When we have seen Zion on the court, he's actually just
Healthy
unstoppable.
Zion is like,
The best player ever.
yeah.
Donovan Mitchell.
And Edwards not even close.
And I'm agreeing it's not even close.
Not even
Like,
close.
like if you were to ask me even right now who's better, like I might hesitate a little bit.
That's insane. But
No, I would
I'm
hesitate
taking
right now too.
Anthony Edwards, and I think it's close.
I'm also taking Anthony Edwards, and I think it is close.
I think it's
We're talking about
definitely
peaks,
not.
though.
I know we are.
I don't think it's remotely close. But
I don't think Donovan Mitchell gets better than what he is right now.
But he's one of the best shooting guards in the league.
he's like what would you say, the 15th to 20th best player in the NBA? Yes.
Yeah.
Anthony Edwards' ceiling is top 5 in the NBA.
At least top 10.
I mean, I picked Anthony Edwards.
No,
Yeah,
but I'm just saying that's why I'm saying it's not even close, because that gap between like the 5th best player and the 15th best player
That's
is huge.
horny star and superstar.
Yes.
I guess.
So
Okay.
All right, I have 2 more. Paul George.
fuck. Now that one's hard.
That one's tough.
Taking Anthony Edwards.
Peak Paul. I'm taking ceiling Paul George.
I'm also taking
Yeah.
Paul George.
Toe to toe with LeBron. Top
Yeah.
3 in MVP and
Top 3 in
D-Boy in
D-Boy,
OKC.
Yeah.
Where he averaged, I think he averaged
I'm
28.
sticking with Ant.
Yeah, I'm taking way off P.
Anthony Edwards.
So you think Anthony Edwards will have a better season than what Paul George had that year in OKC?
I think
Because
he's
that's what he
capable
has
of it.
to.
I
That's
think
what he
he
has
will,
to.
I think
eclipse.
Anthony Edwards can win an MVP.
Fair enough.
I agree with
And
that.
then the last one,
Wholeheartedly.
I think this is the hardest one. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
One of my guys too, bro. I don't want to bet
What is
again.
wrong with you?
It's like you just shot him.
You're a mess, Trunks.
I'm taking
What?
Anthony Edwards.
You're a mess.
Why me?
Why not?
I don't know, bro.
Kawhi not.
I'm taking Shea because of the defensive side.
You don't think Ant could be like better than Shea defensively?
No.
I'm
Shea was really good this past
Shea
year.
was really
defensively.
good, but I think that
It's
Ant's
close.
athletic. He's already turned into a solid defender now.
Yeah.
Like
It's close.
I'm gonna lean ever so slightly to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
I love Shea. He's one of my favorite players.
But ever
But I'm
so slightly.
still-
Like my opinion could change when we leave here.
I might change my mind.
I'm still taking Anthony Edwards. I think I picked 2 people over Ant, and it's Paulo and it was Zion. Those are the only 2 people that I
I think
picked over
Ann and
Anthony
Shea,
Edwards.
there's really no wrong answer.
Yeah,
They
no.
both
Yeah.
project to be solid to good defenders for the entirety of their NBA careers. Both of their games seem like they're going to translate to the
Yeah.
playoffs. We've seen it with Edwards. Shea, you just got to assume he's going to be able to translate his game to the playoffs. Elite scorers, could play make a little bit. So,
Well, Shea's a really good playmaker. That's the one difference there.
yeah.
But yeah, that's tough. I don't know. I'd slightly lean Edwards.
Yeah. All right. So now we're gonna get into our power forward tier list.
Yeah.
I feel.
Above average.
Well, either way,
He's
an
above
average.
average. Yeah. Either way.
Yo, we better now, gangy? You guys hear us now?
What?
We were muted. I forgot to put
Oh,
the
shit.
audio input on the screen share.
Yeah,
But they
so,
hear us now.
So we're above average, Aaron Gordon.
Aaron Gordon's above average.
Yeah.
Not that deep.
He's an all-star role player. That simple. That's all we had to say.
Yeah. So if you guys didn't hear, the tiers are superstar, all-star, above average, average, and ass. We base the position of power forward off of ESPN's ranking, just like their positions. So if you have a problem and you think a player's not a power forward, take it up with ESPN. Don't take it up with us. And that's pretty much it. Next player, Marvin Bagley.
Get the fucking
Ass.
ass, bro.
That man is
Get his
ass.
ass
Yeah,
right
superstar.
now.
Get him out of
Put him
here.
in ass.
That's it.
Such a
Anthony Edwards
disappointing
versus Marvin
player.
Bagley potential.
Bro, I had
God,
so
shit.
much hype for Marvin Bagley coming into the league. I thought he was really going to take over. He's terrible.
I did
Bro,
not think he
he's-
was going to be a good player.
He's gonna be.
You
good
always thought he was
eventually.
going to be bad?
I did not
He's gonna
think
be good.
Marvin Bagley was going to be that good of a basketball player, to be honest.
He will eventually move to above average. I'm telling you.
Yeah, okay, bro.
Bro,
Who do you think
We've
was
been
the
saying
better?
that shit for years,
Who was
bro.
the better college player, Marvin Bagley or Jalil Okafor?
Oh come on,
Oh,
Jaleel.
man.
It was
I think
Okafor.
Okafor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not
It
close.
was
Jalil won a
For
natty.
sure.
He won a
It was
natty.
Okafor.
Yeah.
Okafor was a dog.
Yeah. I remember we were at your house the day Marvin Bagley reclassified. We were
Yes.
playing 2K. I remember we were like, "Oh my God, Marvin Bagley's going to Duke, bro. They're gonna be insane."
Jaleel
They had,
Okafor is
like-
such a weird story. Like his rookie year, he was so good.
The game changed.
The NBA moved
know.
away
The
from
game
him, bro.
evolved.
He averaged,
were,
like,
like-
he averaged like 20.
There was a little stretch in, I think, New Orleans where he was like back to being like a half decent basketball player and then just fell off the face
I
of the
wanted him
earth
to be
again.
good so bad.
Oh my! Why do you like?
I
want
like
these?
Trunks is a Duke fan, bro.
I'm not a Duke fan.
Trunks
might be a Duke-
loves
You are a
Duke
Duke
players.
fan. You
I
do
do.
love
A
all
I
lot
don't
of
know
your
why.
favorite players are from Duke.
They are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All my the
Oh,
players that I love that are just
Cam
not
Reddish.
good.
You love
Cam Reddish, Jaleel Okafor, Marvin Bagley,
You're a
Harry Giles.
Yeah.
Big
Yep.
Harry
I
Giles.
love Harry
You're a
Giles.
Duke
You're a
guy.
Duke fan, bro.
Yeah.
It's okay.
But I'm not.
You are.
You might.
I guess, but
do you like?
technicality.
Alright, do you like Tyus and Trey Jones?
Susie
no.
called me Dean Bean.
You
Not
just
really.
like flashy players.
I feel like you like
Any
Grayson
flashy
Allen.
player.
Remember Jalil Okafor in college? He wore those LeBron 10 prisms. You know those like gray LeBrons, like those
Yeah.
chrome. Yeah.
Nah, I don't know. Marvin Bagley's definitely an ass, though.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I
At
Trump.
least
also
we know
love
that.
Markel Fultz, though. He's another player that
Yeah,
He's
he went
from
to
Washington.
Washington. That's
I
just
know.
an anomaly.
What does that have to do with anything?
It has
it
nothing to
shows
do with
that
anything.
I'm not. I don't know.
You're a
Shut the
Duke
fuck up.
fan,
There's
bro.
95
of
It's
your, like,
okay- yeah, it's
8
okay
favorite
to be a
players
Duke
are from
fan.
Duke.
No, I know it is, but I'm not.
Next-
I know it's
next
okay.
step.
All right. The next power forward, Jabari Smith Jr.
It's always tough with the young guys because, like, if I was just basing it off of how he played last season, he'd be an ass.
Woody though?
I'd put him
What are we
in
talking about?
average.
Jabari Smith?
His
Thought
first
he was pretty average.
most
I think
most
average.
of his first season was really bad, and then
But
there
then
was,
we saw
Yes, he
flashes
was
of
good.
potential for the next season,
Yeah,
sophomore
yeah.
season. So I mean, I
He's
predict him
in
to take that
average.
jump.
I thought
put him
he
in average.
I thought he showed a lot of
defensive
defensive
versatility.
upside.
Yes,
I think he's gonna project to be a really good NBA defender.
agreed.
The jump shot is gonna, develop. I thought he was used entirely wrong. Steve Silas was probably the
coach.
worst coach ever. Nah. What was that guy who coached the Bulls? I don't
Jim
even
Boylan?
remember his name. Yeah. Oh man.
Jim Boylan. I think he's going to be above average this season. I don't know if we're.
How are we doing it? Are we doing based on what we think they're going to be this
I
season
think
or
we're
what
just,
they are
we're
right
just,
now?
On
We're
what
just
they
ranking
were.
them in
On what-
tiers.
I think it's
off
what they are right
of
now.
we saw
Yeah,
last
what they
season.
are.
All right, so
Average.
he's
He's
average.
average.
Yeah.
And O'Sleazy, yes, I love Jason Tatum. When he was getting drafted,
Yep, there's
I was
another one.
very high on him.
I think Nick Batum
yes,
just
in the
retired.
chat.
Did Nick Batum retire?
Yeah.
No
Breaking
way.
news.
Fourth
Like
quarter
just
screen.
now?
No.
Dean, your sources.
I'm pretty sure he retired already.
Oh.
Like
I thought you meant like
last
right
week?
now.
Retire.
Within the last week?
I don't recall that.
I'm pretty sure.
I thought he said this year was gonna be his last year. Like this year coming up.
I think
Double
so,
check
too.
before we rank him.
Well, if he's retired and we rank him, I think
We added,
just based
we
on the
added tier,
career.
retired.
No, I think based on his career, we just give him his props. We just put him in superstar. Honestly,
He had a very good NBA
No, I don't know
career.
where I saw that. Oh, plans to retire after end of next season.
There you go.
okay.
My
So
bad.
we
We
can
can
be
rank
ass.
Nick
All right,
Batum.
Nick.
Nick Batum is ass.
No, he's
Get
not.
in there.
He's average.
not ass.
He's average.
He's better, far better than Marvin Bagley.
Is he better than Jabari Smith?
Last
No.
season
No.
he was.
I don't think so.
I don't think
Off last
so.
He's a
No.
perfect role player.
He's average.
He's below. We'll say below Jabari Smith,
I agree.
but an average.
All right. Next up,
I mean,
crazy-eyed Bobby
He's an average, I think.
under Aaron Gordon.
yeah, under
Above
Aaron.
I think above average. Yeah.
I'm leaning in between him.
He is a
above
walking
and
double.
average.
Yeah,
He's-
above average under Aaron Gordon. I
Yeah,
think.
he
I
was
mean,
saying
he-
average. That's
I
what.
would say average.
I
top
think
of
above
average.
average.
Nah, he's above average.
He's better than
He's an
He's a
elite.
walking
He's an
12 and
elite
12.
bench player.
He's a walking 12
elite
and 12
bench
with
player.
Exactly.
good rim
But-
protection off the bench. Give
So
me
he's
that
above average.
all
All
the
right,
time.
crazy
we'll,
eye.
We'll go above average. We'll go above average.
Next up, kind of hard to rank because he spent a majority of last season hurt, but Brandon Clark,
I'd say average.
Top of average.
the top of average works for me.
Yeah,
That works.
yeah, I'm cool with that.
Next up, John Collins. John Collins was bad last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm still
would
putting
put
him
him
above
above
Bobby
average.
Portis, below Aaron Gordon, and
The
above
potential's
average.
still there. The talent's still there.
We've seen this man average 20 and 10. Like
Yeah.
we've still seen that. I personally
I mean,
would
if
put
we're
him above
going
Bobby.
based off last season, I'm taking Bobby Portis over what I saw from John Collins.
So am
If
I.
it's just last season, then sure. But I'm kind of factoring in that I've seen John Collins average 20 and 10 at multiple points in his career. Like I know that's in him, but
Yeah, I mean, I guess John Collins is just a better basketball player than Bobby Portis.
if you put
Is
if
he,
you
though?
put John Collins in the Bobby Portis role, I think they'd be just fine. They'd honestly be better off for it, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I mean,
I don't know, but John Collins was so bad last year.
I'm not
bro.
disagreeing. He also just was miserable. Didn't want to fucking be there, and it was pretty obvious.
I know, but
And they used him even less as a role man.
I know.
That's
but-
I'm
continuously
changing my
gone
vote
down.
to average.
Okay, all right.
I think
No,
he's
I think
bottom of
we
above-
could put
above
him in
average.
above average, but I think
He's the bottom of
we
it.
have to put Bobby Portis ahead of him.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
me
Bobby's
personally, I'm putting
definitely
Bobby.
above John Collins.
Yeah.
Sorry, John.
Next up, we got Dorian Finney-Smith.
He's average, below of average. I mean, below of
Whoa.
average.
Is
Bottom.
Nick Batum better than Dorian Finney-Smith
No,
last season?
he's better than Nick Batum.
I'm
but that's it.
taking-
I think Dorian.
I'm taking Dorian Finney-Smith over Nick Batum.
I think
but
I am,
that
too.
that's it.
Yeah.
That
How
was
about Jabari
close.
Smith? Was Jabari Smith better than?
Jabari's better.
I'm taking Jabari Smith over.
I'd still take the two of those role players over Jabari Smith if we were talking
I
last
think
season alone.
I'd take Dorian over Jabari. I think personally, but it's
If we
close.
were
You go
just
either way.
talking last season, I'm taking both of those role players. But that's just me. I'm cool with leaving him right there. It's really not. It's not that serious
All right.
that we're arguing fucking Dorian
list is ruined.
Smith right now.
All right. Next up, Giannis Saputo.
Oh, come
Ass.
on. He's an ass.
He's in superstar.
He's below Marvin Bagley.
They're saying in the chat that Dorian's better than Jabari Smith.
I'm
what I
saying
said.
Nick Batum is too, personally.
I'll put Dorian ahead. Do we want to
Nah,
move Nick Batum
nah,
ahead of
fuck
Jabari
Nick.
Smith?
It's his farewell tour.
It is
Put
farewell
his ass
tour.
above him.
It is his farewell tour.
Should we just put him in ass?
Nah, come on.
You could do that too.
Nah, don't
Just
do
put him in ass.
Who? Nick Batum?
Nick.
We're
do
talking
you
about
have
moving him
against Nick
up. Why would we
Batum,
move
bro?
him down?
I don't know, but
The question is, should we move him up?
You just
No,
not
move him
like
the opposite
Baguette
direction.
For the
team?
retirement tour, yeah, put him up. Put
Do
him
you
up.
not like
Both.
baguettes?
I don't know. I've had
Is it
bad
that-
experiences with French.
All right.
What?
Next up, we got Jay Crowder, who I think goes in
An ass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's bad.
Above
Behind-
Marvin Bagley.
behind Marvin
Above
Bagley.
Marvin Bagley.
Behind
Play
Marvin
basketball,
Bagley.
Above
buddy.
Marvin Bagley.
He didn't play the entire year. Got traded for 5 second-round
Marvin
picks,
Bagley fucking sucks.
and
least he
then
played.
got benched in the playoffs.
oh my god.
Yeah.
He was
Bagley
ass.
ain't even in the playoffs.
That's
'cause
not his
every
fault.
team he's on,
He
he's
did all he could.
fucking
He did all he
garbage.
could. He did all he could.
Stop
That's
it.
saying much.
I'm sure he
Stop
tried
it.
his hardest.
You cannot put Jay Crowder behind Marvin Bagley
Jay
right
Crowder
now.
literally didn't try.
Oh
at the,
my
at the
Jay
first part
Crowder
of the
quite
season.
literally the
At least
opposite.
Marvin
Marvin
tried.
Bagley was better than Jay
God.
Crowder
Bro,
last
at least
year.
Marvin
Is
Bagley
cat.
played
Jay Crowder
basketball.
was terrible
I'm
last
not
year.
saying he wasn't, but Marvin Bagley does fucking nothing.
He
Jay
rebounds and
Crowder
he's a
literally did
roller.
nothing.
Jay Crowder
He
literally
literally
did
did
nothing.
God.
He
Oh my
literally
God.
did nothing.
Even if Marvin
He
Bagley averaged
tried
No, he-
on
no, he
defense.
didn't even
rebounds a
try.
game,
And
he did
shot
more than Jay
threes.
Crowder.
He wasn't playing. He didn't
shot
try.
threes. He didn't make them.
He did make a decent amount of threes. I think he still shot like 37% from three.
Off what? Like
Marvin Bagley
7
averaged 12 and 6.5 last year.
I don't give a fuck
That's
about
not
what
terrible.
he averaged. He's ass.
That's really not
So
bad.
is Jay Crowder.
Jay
That's why
Crowder
they're both in
was
ass.
terrible.
I ain't arguing for Jay Crowder.
sounds
no
like you're
fucking
arguing,
more.
yeah.
Who's next?
It's just like objectively, Marvin Bagley had a better season than Jay Crowder.
He just didn't.
Jay Crowder didn't fucking play, got traded, and then got benched in the playoffs because he was so ass,
Bagley
bro.
was better.
Marvin Bagley
better.
played and was bad
Exactly.
at
You said
basketball.
he
again.
played. He played.
He played.
He did play.
He was
He
good enough
played
to play.
and was better
In the
than Jay
moments
Crowder when he played.
Jay
and
played.
didn't get traded for 5
He was less ass than Marvin.
No, he
Bagley.
wasn't. He was
That
so
also
bad that he
isn't
got
true.
benched. He was so bad that he got benched, bro.
Marvin's just
Oh
bad.
my God, it's not
So
even.
is Jay Crowder.
It's not even close. Marvin Bagley objectively had a better season than Jay Crowder last year, bro.
We're arguing the ass tier right now.
I mean, your argument is
Bro.
a bit outlandish for Jake.
Yeah,
Crowder.
nuts.
The ass of the
All
ass.
right,
Bagley's just
next
a
up,
bad
Jaden
basketball
McDaniels.
Above average. I'd put him above Bobby, below Aaron
Perfect.
Gordon.
Agreed.
Agreed. Next up, I don't know why I put him on here. I'm gonna we're gonna forget about him. Jeremy Sohan.
So
Right now, average.
Yep.
Bottom of average, in my personal opinion.
He was better than Jabari Smith
average.
last
Yeah, that's
Agree with
true.
that.
I would
And,
still
mean,
keep him below the 2 role players
I
because they
love
can shoot
Jeremy.
threes at least.
I do like Jeremy Sochan.
I do like Sohan a lot too. I think he's gonna be perfect next to Wemby. Actually, I think that's like the perfect.
I mean, they have
fit
the
for
same.
two
They
of
have the
them.
same hair now.
They do. They're already best friends.
Yeah, no,
They
Jeremy.
look the same.
Yeah, they no,
Jeremy
they do.
Sohan should be good. He's a good playmaker. He's a
Good
great
defender,
defender. So
versatile.
yeah. Next up,
No offense yet.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
All-star.
I'd say yeah, all star
Yeah,
for sure.
Easily. Julius Randle.
All star
All-star behind Jaren.
behind Jaren.
Oh, I'm putting them above.
Actually,
Don't know. All-star. Stop.
I can't
Shut
put.
up.
No, that's not what I was gonna say.
were you gonna
Damn,
say?
you really think I hate him that much?
Yeah.
I was gonna say above Jaren Jackson.
Oh,
No,
really?
bro.
I see
Good.
above Jared Jackson.
Damn, bro.
Wow. I'm
Julius
surprised.
Randle?
I'm surprised
Yes.
at that.
What are we talking about, bro?
Wow,
Julius.
you guys are probably like, wow, Matty J's
What
gonna
are we
argue
talking
for
about?
Julius Randle.
Jaren Jackson
Yeah,
won the
that's who-
fucking Defensive Player of the Year. What are
I'm
we
kind of
talking
confused
about?
what you're even arguing.
Yeah, I am.
I
too.
mean,
You-
I just
I'm very like
I
surprised here.
like what I still love what Randall brings to a basketball team. It's just I think
I've never heard you say that ever.
offensively.
Offensively, he's very obviously better than Jaren Jackson.
Yeah. And I don't think when he's locked in, he's still a decent defender. I'm taking Julius Randle over Jaren personally.
I'll take Julius Randle.
Well,
We're not. No, it's 3 against 2. No, bro. We're not fucking
Julius
putting
It
out.
is
Randle.
3 against 2.
Yeah.
I'll take
You're right.
Julius.
Why? Why are you taking?
Offensively,
But there's 2 sides of the
Sorry.
ball.
I'm
Jaren was
taking
the
Julius.
That's insane. No, you guys don't know ball,
right,
bro. That's actually
Superstar?
terrible.
Superstar?
Yes, behind, in front of
to be
Giannis.
honest.
I just
Tornado
don't understand.
What don't you understand?
How was Julius Randle better than Jaren Jackson? Jaren Jackson was the best defender in basketball,
Okay.
and he
But
still
there
averaged
is a-
18.
I'm taking the playmaking. He's a better rebounder, he's a better playmaker, and he's a better overall scorer than Jaren. And when he's locked in, he is actually a good defender.
But he
It's
shrinks
just-
in the playoffs, and he could
He was
shoot,
hurt in the playoffs.
and he could shoot you out of
He
a
was
game
hurt in the playoffs.
single-handedly by himself.
did also
He was
get hurt in
Jaren
the
Jackson's
playoffs.
more malleable and could fit into a
No, I
team
just-
more.
Julius
I
made
do
an All-NBA
agree.
team.
I do agree that Jaren is more malleable, and I'd rather have him on my team. But who's the better basketball player? It's Julius Randle. He's
It's
the better
not.
player.
It's not though. Jaren Jackson is better than him.
I don't think.
I'm taking Julius.
You guys
Julius.
are fucking nuts. That's actually the most absurd
The
thing
degree
we've ever
of
said
difficulty
on
on
this
his
podcast.
shots are
Julius
far
Randle
more.
better than Jaren Jackson is actually absurd, bro. I'm pissed.
I don't think it's that crazy.
It's
to be honest.
no,
Suck it.
it's
Suck
crazy.
it.
It's absurd,
It's
bro.
really not that absurd.
Jaren Jackson was the defensive player of the year,
I
the
mean, no, I
best
know
defender
that.
in basketball, while still averaging 18. He could stretch the floor. He could play off other people. Julius Randle has shown he could be a negative to your team. He will be when he's not scoring. He doesn't provide anything
We've
for your
also
team.
seen Jaren
Jaren
have
Jackson?
an inability to stay on the court.
Not this past season.
Not this
he
season.
won the defensive player of the year.
I'm fully aware of
He
that.
won the
but I'm
defensive
also
player of
factoring
the
in
year.
that he has had a lot and a checkered injury history. He
But-
has. Last season, no, obviously not.
Okay, so what are we ranking?
that is also
what are we
a fact.
ranking?
I mean,
Why
we
is that
are
a factor?
ranking
What are
off
we
last
ranking? What are we ranking?
Basketball, how good they are at
Basketball.
basketball.
Last
And
season.
We're
I
ranking
am
basketball.
still taking Julius Randle.
Basketball.
We love
Oh my god, you guys are nuts. Kevin Durant behind Giannis.
Shock crazy.
Yeah.
I have
Oh, yeah.
behind Julius.
Kelly Olynyk.
Above, I think he's above
Above
Jeremy
Jay Crowder.
Dorian Finney-Smith, personally.
Where do you have him?
Above Batum and
I'd put him above Batum.
Yeah.
Not better than Dorian.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Okay.
That's fair. Kelly Olynyk was good
Larry
last season.
Nance.
Larry Nance is interesting.
Yeah, that is really hard. Under Sohan.
I'm fine.
Larry Nance was
Yeah.
better than Jeremy.
Larry Nance
Last
was
year.
better than Jeremy Sohan.
I might put
I'd
him
put him
above
above
Nick
Kelly.
Batum.
I'd put him above Kelly.
Above Kelly? I don't. I'm putting him above Nick Batum.
Larry Nance was really good defensively.
That's what I'm
last
saying.
year.
I'd put him above Kelly, and
Yeah, I'd put him above Kelly
Put him
Olynyk
above
too.
Kelly.
Yeah, that's cool.
I think he's top of that tier.
Really
Above,
above Brandon Clark.
yeah, I do personally.
Ooh.
He does everything Brandon Clark does, and you could argue better.
No, I'd leave him there. I don't think he's better. I'd rather have Dorian Finney-Smith last
Alright.
year. All right, now this is where it gets tricky because our list is fucked up. Laurie Markkinen, he goes into All-Star.
Below the
Yeah.
both of them.
He's not better than Jaren, but he's better than Julius Randle too.
No.
Laurie Markin's not better than Julius Randle.
He's not.
He's just not.
just
Chris.
not.
He's just not. What are you face palming for?
It's crazy that
face palm.
he's saying this, and I'm not.
Bro.
Like,
I know,
yo,
it's actually
fuck
crazy.
Julius
They
Randle.
put up about the same amount of points. They both rebound. Laurie Markkinen clears him.
Laurie did it once.
What are we
Yo, we're
ranking?
basing
What
off
are we
last-
ranking? What are we
But I think
ranking?
Julius Randle's a.
What are we? No, but you're saying he did it once. What are we ranking?
He's a better playmaker.
Last year. Okay,
is.
so that one
He's a
time that
better
he did
difficult shot
that
maker.
one time he
He
did
is.
it, that
And
one time he did
rebounder.
it, that's what we're ranking. So again, my point. They score about the same amount of
and a better
points.
playmaker.
They
Better
score about
playmaker.
the same amount of points. Laurie Markkinen is way more efficient. Clears him in terms
Not
of efficiency.
disagreeing with you. but he's
Clears
also
him in terms
doing
of
it-
efficiency.
He's
He takes harder
also
shots.
doing it on a fucking Utah Jazz team. At best, Laurie Markkinen will be the third best player on a championship level team. Julius Randle is second
Oh my god.
on a championship level team
Oh
right
my
now.
god.
That's
So
it.
back, Laurie
He said it.
Markkinen was
He
more
finally said it.
efficient, that like way more efficient than Julius Randle, who'll never shoot you out of a game. He plays with it in the offense. He doesn't have to be the offense to be productive. He plays with it in the offense. He clears him as a defender. He's a way better weak side rim protector. He's a pretty damn good weak side rim protector.
I'm just trolling, bro.
But have you
Julius ain't
have you
better
have
than
you
the
ever
two.
seen first quarter Julius Randle?
Bro, he's better than Laurie Markin.
I'm trolling. He's not better than
He's
the two
not
of them.
better than the both of them, bro.
He's better than Laurie.
I have not come around on Julius Randle.
He's not
That is a
better than
joke.
Laurie Markkinen, bro.
That was a sick joke.
That's
Yeah,
fucked up.
real funny.
He's below both of them
Why are you joking like that?
because I just felt like it. You guys got
Mean.
so excited for a second.
Bro,
was
thank you,
mean.
O Sweezy and Deadpool for fucking.
I do
have my
personally.
back.
I
I
think
can't
it's
believe
I think it's a
this.
lot closer than like it.
It's close.
It's
Yeah, that's
very,
why they're
very,
in the
very,
same
very,
tier.
Very, very close.
That's why they are in the same tier. These
It's,
guys are
like,
close. I agree. It's
incredibly
close.
close.
Julius Randle was the second best player on a good NBA
On a
team.
damn good NBA team,
On a
yeah.
good NBA team.
Yeah, no, he was.
Laurie wasn't.
Bro, if you switch their roles and Laurie
yeah,
Markkinen was on the
that-
Knicks, they'd be in the same spot, bro. The same spot.
I don't think
I don't
that's
know.
necessarily true, bro.
Julius
It-
Randle's got that dog.
See, so that's,
Laurie Markkinen has dog, bro. He fucking just fought for his country. He was in the war, bro.
He's in the What do you
Forgot about
mean? I
that.
got that dog.
Laurie Markkinen might have literally been the most efficient high volume scorer in the NBA last year.
And then
No,
fought a war.
he was. No, honestly, I love the both of those players. Julius Randle is. You could put him top
No,
of
I mean,
that.
you already voted Julius, so I mean,
You could put him top of that. You could put him bottom of that. I'm indifferent. I didn't actually come around on Julius. He's mid.
Not for being honest, I was gonna say Julius. I was gonna say Jaren over Julius, but
And
then
then
you
once
said
I
it,
changed
and
my
I was
mind.
like, I can't be the one to say it now.
Nah.
Well, no, I
Jaren-
definitely hopped on the bandwagon, but
Bro, like,
It's just because it was Julius.
No, realistically, Jaren is better. I was trolling. Jaren is better than Julius, and so is Laurie Markkinen. He's below both of them, in my personal opinion.
I don't know.
I
About Laurie.
still
It's
would put
close.
Julius over Laurie.
I would put Julius.
It's only
over
That's
time.
two-
I'm putting
Look,
Julius over Laurie.
Okay.
I do think
Fine.
that
As long as Jaren's in front of him, then
Here's,
like I'll
here's
be
a
okay.
way that I'll put it. In a weird way, I do think that if you swap the roles, the Knicks wouldn't be as good.
Bro, you guys are spitting in the chat right now. You guys are on demon time, man.
I don't because Randall was our second offensive initiator. Jaren doesn't have that. Laurie
You guys are
doesn't have
saying
that.
Julius was losing the Knicks games in the playoffs. He was hurt. Julius Randle had
His
a good
ankle was
season this
broken.
year. He was hurt.
Yeah, but the
He
two
was
times
very
we've seen him in the
clearly hurt.
playoffs, the two
Well, good
times
thing
we've
we're
seen
The
him.
basing
first
it
time
off
was bad.
last
So
season.
I'm not disregarding that the first time was real bad, but I do give him a pass for this playoff
Yeah, I
run.
think he can be a lot better in the playoffs in the future. This season is the season that I actually changed my mind on Julius Randle. It's gonna happen.
So have you
I mean-
changed your mind on Julius?
no, I just said no.
the
This
season
is the
coming up,
this is
okay.
the season that I do think I changed my mind on him. But we'll see what happens.
All right,
So-
next
Slowly
up,
coming around.
Draymond Green.
All-Star
Bottom of
right
All-Star.
below Jaren Jackson.
Excuse me.
What? Nah.
Yeah.
Last year,
What?
I
You serious,
Yes.
bro?
I'd put him at the bottom.
Bottom of All Star.
under Laurie.
Yeah,
Laurie was
think that's
better
obvious.
than Draymond.
bro.
I just disagree.
How?
Because Draymond Green is the best.
He does.
Because he's still one of the best defensive players in the entire league.
And
He's
he's
The
still the
offensive
offensive
side of the ball,
engine.
bro.
Still the offensive engine of.
oh yo,
the
Mo
Golden State
from the
Warriors.
deep threes in here. What up, Mo?
Yo.
Mo.
I personally would put him above those two, but that's fair if you don't. I mean, I get it.
I think it's obvious. They're both averaging what, 25 points a game.
So what?
Come on.
Draymond. We've always known Draymond goes deeper than the box score, though.
I know that, but
Like, don't do that.
I'm
Don't do
taking those two guys over him because of that.
Okay.
Draymond,
You
it
know?
just wasn't the
It wasn't the
same.
same.
last
I get it.
year.
I get it. I get what you're saying. It's
I gotta bounce.
Oh,
I gotta work.
All right,
Wow.
see ya.
Wagner.
see ya.
It was
Scram.
a good pod. I wish I was here longer.
Scram.
Yeah.
We had a little bit of a late start. I'm sorry.
We did. It's okay.
All right.
I'm sorry.
I gotta go serve some tables.
Fuck, I gotta
Alright.
move, man.
Wow.
I gotta move.
I do.
You can climb on. You go under the table.
He's not going under the table.
Why?
There's
That's
too
what I
many
usually do.
wires.
there's
Yeah,
way
but there's
many
too
wires.
many wires under the table.
You do it, but
I'll just
That's
play the intro again.
What? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, wait, might be quiet for
All right.
Yeah, welcome back.
Farewell, Dean.
Has it been real fun?
I love you, buddy. I love you too.
all right. So who's next?
Next up is Kevin Love.
Oh, man,
Hey,
I can't see
love.
the list now.
All right, Kevin.
Gotta see the list. One sec.
I feel like
He was decent.
he
He
okay.
was decent for the Heat.
I'm
I think he
in
goes in
between him
average.
going in average or ass.
I think he's in average. but
I
don't
would
I
put
think
him
he's in
bottom
average.
of average.
Yeah.
The bottom of average is fine. He wasn't ass.
No.
No.
So next up is Maxi Kleber, who's kind of rough to rank because he was pretty hurt all
If
of
we're, I
last
was about to
season.
say, if we're talking about last season, it's hard to rank him. But like prior seasons, he was a good basketball player. Like,
We're
right.
basing it off last season.
yeah, I mean,
he didn't really play.
He's also an average.
I also just
But-
don't love that we like. I get why we do that, but like we also know what he is capable of when healthy. Like but then if we're just basing it off of last season, then we're gonna say, oh, the rest of his career does not matter. We don't know Maxi Kleber's a good basketball player, so then he's an ass. Like
I think
in
he's
that case.
above Kevin Love. I think he was more impactful than Kevin Love last year.
I agree with that.
His head is really small.
So if he
compared to
played,
everyone
so if
else's,
he
yeah.
played for the season like he did the season prior, where would you put him? Like I would put him above
I'd probably put
Larry
him,
Nance.
Yeah, I put him higher end average.
I might even put him above Dorian.
I probably would put him above Dorian. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say like top three.
yeah,
Top three.
Okay,
So
all right, cool.
and somewhere in that range.
yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
even top of it. I would, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Next up, Evan Mobley, right behind Draymond.
Yes, in
Yeah.
All Star.
Perfect. Obadiah Toppin.
He is
Superstar.
sorry, Obi.
No, don't do it.
Yes.
No, please. Please don't do it.
I mean, we
Top of ass.
No.
I mean, we didn't
Bro,
see much.
give him bottom of average.
No.
Was
I'm
it-
sorry.
Bro, he's
Was
better
Obi
than Marvin
Toppin-
Bagley.
Better than Kevin Love last year. That's the question.
Bro, you can make an
It's
argument.
tough because
I can't even do.
Uh,
Then put
what-
Caleb in ass, bro. Like,
What argument are you making for?
I'm
Obadiah
sorry,
Toppin,
bro.
Based off what
I
we've
love
seen from him
Obi, and I
last
think
season.
he's gonna be
No, he's
better.
ass.
I think he will be better, bro. This
But top
motherfucker
of
airballed
ass.
at least one shot a game.
Bro, yeah.
did.
One corner three was short by at least 2 feet.
One shot a game.
But like, bro,
I mean, it's tough because
No.
he's not in the same tier as Marvin Bagley, though.
What?
He's not in the same tier.
The
as
fuck
Marvin
are you
Bagley.
talking about? Yes, he is. Yes,
I
he is.
think he's closer to Marvin Bagley.
Then he is Kevin.
Yeah.
Okay.
'Cause at least-
yeah.
I mean, it sucks that
Can't
the
really
Knicks.
argue
I mean,
it.
the Knicks didn't use him the right
Yeah,
way.
how
I know
the
he
fuck are
didn't.
you gonna argue it? Yeah,
You
the man
can't.
was never a roll man at
Yeah.
any point in New York, which makes no
That's
sense
the
to me. But
75-inch vertical. He's never rolled to the rim before in his life.
he just cuts from the corner. All right,
All right,
I
next
see
up,
Big Paulo.
Big Paolo.
Top
Okay.
of above
Top of
average.
above
Top
average.
of above average. Yes, agreed.
Was Paolo better than Aaron Gordon last year?
You can make
I think there's the argument.
you can make a
is
case
there.
either way. I think
You
So what case are we making?
I'm
I'm
going.
making the
I'm
case
going below
Paolo
Aaron
above.
Gordon.
simply because Aaron Gordon won the championship and played the way he did in the playoffs, I would put him below.
Yeah.
I'm completely in agreement. So
Cool.
next up, this is a tricky one. Pascal Siakam.
So
Obviously
he's
an all-star. He's better than Evan
Move
Mobley.
him above Mobley.
I'd
Move
put
him
him
above
above
Draymond.
Draymond.
I think he's.
I'd
better.
I think
move
he-
him above
actually-
Randall and Laurie. In my personal opinion,
I'm cool with that.
I
Pascal
him and
scores.
Jaren,
Pascal defends. Pascal
him and
does.
Jaren is like I would consider putting him above Jaren too.
I'd take Jaren over
Yeah,
In
Pascal.
my
Jaren.
personal list, I'd probably put Pascal
I'll put him behind Jaren. Yeah.
over Jaren, but that's fair. Yeah, Pascal was a tough one. Glad we came to that agreement on that one.
Next up, the Paul.
The paw.
Average.
Right above Jabari Smith.
Yeah.
He was better
I'd
than
put him above
Jabari last year.
I'd
Was
say
he better
above
than Sohan?
Yes,
I think he's better than Nick Batum.
I think everyone's better than Nick.
I'm cool with that too.
Better than Batum.
And
Better
then-
than Kelly.
Was he?
He was good last year.
And
Pat
better
Warner.
than Larry Nance.
Nah,
Above average.
not better than Larry Nance.
Okay. All right. I
We
guess.
can put him above Kelly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where he is.
All right. Next up, PJ Washington.
Put him in the middle of average.
Top of average.
He's not better
I
than
can
Brandon
believe-
Clark.
Mm.
I don't think he's better than Brandon Clark.
Okay, then below Brandon
Below Brandon
Clark.
Clark. Yeah.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, that makes sense. Next up, Robert Covington.
Mm.
Roko.
I think he has to
Alright.
be an ass.
He has
has
to
to.
be an
Bro, he
ass,
was
but
garbage.
top of
About
ass.
top of ass.
I think he's above
Put him
Obi,
above Obi.
bro.
Put
He's
him above
above
Obi.
Obi. He's above Obi.
I think he's above Obi. Sadly,
Are you taking Obi Toppin or Robert Covington last year, Trunks?
Bro,
he's gonna see. He's
so
gonna
bad.
see.
Don't fucking say Obi Toppin. Again, airballed one shot a game.
Yeah,
at
at
bare
least
minimum.
Roko would hit the rim.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Based on that alone, Roko.
And Rocco still brought defense. It was just he wasn't
yeah.
the same guy.
Yeah, and Obi. looked
How are we
like-
disrespecting Kelly Olynyk, bro? Patrick Williams is better than him. Come on. Stop it.
Olynyk had a good season last year.
He
but
did.
That's why he's above some guys.
Yeah, he's above Nick Batum. That's enough respect.
That is a lot of respect.
His
Yeah.
farewell tour.
It is his farewell tour.
All right.
Yeah, he's above Obi. That
Alright.
simple.
What do you guys think in the chat? Obi Toppin or Robert Covington last year?
None.
Crazy.
None.
Neither.
Come on, let us know.
Marvin Bagley.
Can I have neither on my team?
I'd rather have Jay Crowder.
But
No, I wouldn't.
No, you wouldn't, according to this list.
I'd rather have my.
Come on, chat. Let us know. What are we rocking with? I think the stream's a little bit delayed.
Is the
Oh,
next
Sweezy
one-
says IDK. That doesn't
That's-
help us.
Honestly,
All right.
Just
I
leave it,
get
just
it.
leave
Moving
it,
on.
just leave it.
Understandable.
Next up, Rui Hachimura.
He was so good in the playoffs.
Mhm.
Personally,
Above
I'm putting him. I
Dorian.
am putting him. I think he's above PJ Washington.
I'd put him above PJ.
I might put him at the top of average. Honestly,
I'm teetering on that, but I think for now above Brandon Clark, I think is the right location.
So that's top of average.
he's not above average. I don't think.
no.
No.
I think he's second.
can
I think
this
he's right. I
season.
think he's
I
right behind Brandon Clark.
I think he's above Brandon Clark because of what he did in the playoffs. Personally, But like, I won't be against if you guys think below Brandon Clark.
I
I'm
can live
cool
with that.
I'm
I can
cool
live with that.
I'm cool with that.
Cool.
Next up, Tari Eason. Me personally, I'd put Tari Eason right above Jeremy Sohan.
I'd put him. Yeah,
Yeah.
behind Batum.
Elite defender.
He's
Texas
gonna
boys.
be really good this season, I think.
Yeah, it's my guy. Next up, Tobias Harris.
So he's above average.
I'd
He's
put him above John Collins.
Above Collins, above
I
Bobby,
put him above Bobby. And
above Jaden McDaniels. As much as I
No.
hate to say that,
I think right here, I think he's above
Nah,
Bobby.
he wasn't better than Jaden.
Yeah, I think he's just above Bobby.
Jaden McDaniels was so fucking good defensively last
he
year.
was. I agree. But
No.
yeah,
No.
leave it.
Yeah. Next up, Trey Lyles.
He actually wasn't bad last season, but like,
I thought Trey Lyles was really fucking good last season,
good.
honestly. And I
how
don't
high
know what
in
his
average?
box score numbers were, but like he was so
good. He was an impactful
to that
basketball
Kings
player.
team.
Yeah,
Every time he came in, it felt like he was just doing good
I'm
things.
putting him above.
I would say
above Maxey for sure.
Above, I personally would even say above Jeremy Sohan.
Fine with that.
Yeah.
It's crazy how everyone in Texas is all in a row of 5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, next up, PJ Tucker.
PJ Tucker.
Oh boy.
Ass.
Yep.
Yeah.
Top
He's
of
the
ass.
top of ass.
Top of ass.
His shoes getting to the top of ass.
Yeah.
Not much to say about PJ
Yeah.
Tucker. He's falling off.
It was
ass.
bad.
Yeah.
He's washed.
All right,
Might be.
next up, Jared Vanderbilt.
Not S. Definitely not S.
Not S.
Close to
he's
the
alright.
bottom of
I would not
Better
put him
than
at the
Kevin
bottom
Love,
of that.
better
No,
than
I said
Maxi
closer to the
Kleber.
bottom. Like not on like the top half.
I think he's above Tari Eason.
I think he's above Nick
I
Batum.
don't think we could break up the Texas.
I'll put him right there above Nick Batum. I think that's fine. That's as high as I'll put him, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Not over Kelly.
No.
I want to keep that Texas core.
Jared
together.
Vanderbilt's the most overrated player in the entire NBA.
That's just not true.
It is. It is. People thought he was going to change the Lakers, and he was fucking unplayable in the playoffs. It's nuts. It's absurd.
I don't know, man.
His defense is overrated. People think he's this fucking stopper when he can't get over a fucking ball screen. He's a cool help defender and rebounder.
He's a good help
That's
defender.
it. That's all he is. He's a cool help defender
He's a
and a good
on-ball
rebounder.
defender when there's no
When there's
screen.
no
It's
screens.
2023.
Yeah.
It's 2023. If you're going to guard the ball, you have to be able to fight through a screen.
No, I know.
Therefore, whatever on-ball defensibility he has, it's fucking thrown out the window.
Yeah,
So,
he's elite in isolation defensive situations too. But okay, next up.
no, I agree, O'Sweezy. He was unplayable because that's why we haven't even said a word about his offense because there's
Yeah.
nothing to fucking speak
No,
about.
There
Exactly.
isn't. It's offensive rebounds, maybe.
Exactly. That's my point. People thought a guy who was literally unplayable on offense was going to be the reason the Lakers changed their season around. And yeah, like the Lakers did change their season around, but he wasn't the fucking reason for it. Next up, Christian Wood.
Why'd you say it like that?
I'm still putting Christian.
He's an
Wood above.
average. He's not above average.
I
No.
He is not even remotely close to above average.
Wood's my boy.
No.
I'd put Christian Wood.
I'd put him near Kelly Olynyk.
Is he better than Jared Vanderbilt?
Yes.
He can score.
It's based off what you like more in a player.
I would
you know?
I would take Christian Wood over Jared Vanderbilt.
I think I'd take Christian Wood.
Oh, Sweezy, we were watching different series, brother. I
What'd
think
he
he said they don't beat the Warriors without Vando. Bro, he started every game and then like didn't fucking check back in after the first time he subbed out. He had some good stretches on Steph Curry, sure, but
very good stretches
I'm sure
on
they
Steph
would have been
Curry,
okay
actually.
without him, brother.
I don't know about that.
D Schroed was the
Schroed, yeah.
Curry stopper.
I thought that was the next power forward. I got so confused.
Who is next?
Is Christian Wood better than Kelly Olynyk?
No, just fucking leave it.
Next
Christian
up,
Wood
Zach Collins.
Yeah,
I
I'm
put him
gonna,
right below Trey Lyles.
I'm gonna just say I didn't watch much Zach Collins basketball last year.
I think
To
he was
be
better
fair.
than Jeremy Sohan.
Yeah, I just
Sure.
I must have watched the Spurs when he wasn't in.
It's crazy how we have all the Spurs next.
All right.
Yeah, that is wild.
And then lastly, Zion Williamson.
Oh,
I guess
right.
we don't even rank Zion, right?
That's tough.
so no,
We have to.
we're going to.
That's tough because like
Zion would be in
In,
superstar
At the very bottom.
below Kevin Durant.
I disagree with that.
Really.
I think he's
Hot top of All-Star?
Top of All-Star.
Yeah.
I'm fine with
fine
just
that.
putting
Healthy,
it.
I think he's
All-Star's
top of
fine.
All-Star.
I would
All-Star's
put him at
fine.
top of All-Star.
I'm fine with that.
Pretty much the same thing. My phone.
Yeah, it's fair. I'm okay with that.
All right.
That's the list.
So this is our list of power forwards in order, starting from number 1. Giannis, KD, Zion, Jaren Jackson, Pascal Siakam, Julius Randle, Lauri Markkanen, Draymond Green, Evan Mobley, Aaron Gordon, Paolo Banchero, Jaden McDaniel, Tobias Harris, Bobby Portis, John Collins, Rui Hachimura, Brandon Clark, PJ Washington, Dorian Finney-Smith, Larry Nance, Patrick Williams, Kelly Olynyk, Christian Wood, Jared Vanderbilt, Nick Batum, Tari Eason, Trey Lyles, Zach Collins, Jeremy Sohan, Jabari Smith, Maxi Kleber, Kevin Love, PJ Tucker, Robert Covington, Obi Toppin, Marvin Bagley, and the worst power forward in basketball last year, Jay Crowder.
Yay! Congrats, Jay
hilarious.
Crowder.
It's a pretty good
Oh
list.
my God.
I like that.
That's phenomenal.
And that's our list. All right.
That was fun.
That was a good.
That's great.
Power forwards is kind of boring.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. I'm
We're-
excited for small forwards.
Yeah, whenever
and-
our next basketball episode is. Oh, didn't mean to play that.
Play the thing.
He played it again. I'm gonna- yeah,
The last guy on the bottom was Jarris Walker. I don't know why I put him on there because he's a rookie, but yeah.
All right.
Chris, you wanna
TikTok
you wanna
time?
do it or?
Actually, no. I'm starting with mine.
Oh, okay. We're doing the TikToks before we do. Okay. Yeah.
Oh no, we could
Whatever
do.
you guys want.
Yeah, we could do.
Just get.
So shout out to our new partners over at Thrive Fantasy. If you guys don't know about Thrive Fantasy, well, you're gonna find out this year because that's what we're gonna be using for our ball game bets. They have pick 'em contest, you know, the usual. They have a player prop. You pick more or less on that prop. Let's say Joe Burrow yards at 275.5. You pick the more, you pick the less. You get a multiplier for the more picks you do. I forgot the exact number, so it is what it is, but you could go up to 4 picks. That's what we're going to be using for ball game bets. I think we're going to do 3 picks, right?
Yeah.
That's what we did last year. 3 picks.
Fine.
3 picks.
So we're going to be using that for football season. They also have contests, but it's not like normal DFS contests where you're scored on fantasy points. They score them based on the over-under lines. So each line is worth a certain amount of points. You pick a bunch of them, make a lineup. If you have the most points, you win the prize. They have a contest that is free to enter, and the grand prize is up to $5,000. So why wouldn't you enter that? And also, on your first deposit, if you use the code BallGamePod or click the link in the description, you get a deposit match up to $250. So if you deposit $25, you get a free $25. If you deposit $250, you get a free $250.
Bro, it's free money.
It is free money.
Free money.
Free money. So I don't know why you wouldn't use the code. Again, huge shout out to our partners over at Thrive Fantasy.
Yeah.
Yay.
Then one more.
Oh, all right. And also another huge shout out to our partners over at SeatGeek. If you guys don't know about SeatGeek, SeatGeek is the best ticketing app on the
How
market.
do you not know?
Yeah, you should know by now.
You should
But
know.
they grade all their deals on a scale of 1 to 10. They also grade them by color. The green deals are a good deal. The red deals, stay away from those. And also, SeatGeek hooked us up with a code. So if you use the code BallGamePod on your first purchase, you'll receive $20 off. Again, that is code BallGamePod for $20 off your first purchase.
Thank
Boom.
you.
Good hand gesture.
Thank you,
everyone.
guys. Thank you, SeatGeek. All right. Let's get into the TikToks.
So for mine, we have kind of works out. We just did this tier list. The names are all fresh in our heads because right now we're going to build our perfect power forward using only current players.
Jay Crowder, Jay Crowder, Jay Crowder, Jay Crowder, Jay Crowder. That's
Could
it.
you do it again and say build your perfect power forward using current players only?
Build your perfect power forward using current players only.
All right.
What are the categories?
Categories we have are shooting, defense, rebounding, finishing, playmaking, and IQ. Not a manual quickly.
Shooting, defense, rebound, finishing, IQ,
Rebound.
And playmaking.
and playmaking.
And playmaking, yeah.
Finishing.
Knew I was missing one. All right. So we can only use the players that we use today. Correct.
I mean, you could use if you could think of another player that
Use
wasn't
the
on the
players
tier
you used
list.
today, yeah.
All right.
I mean, if you want to
Shooting, defense, playmaking, IQ.
shooting, defense, rebounding, and finishing, playmaking,
Finishing. Okay.
All right.
everyone got their categories.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Cool.
We're not doing body. Body, yada, yada, yada,
Body.
yada, yada,
We
yada,
could
yada.
do body, but I feel like I have a
many.
lot of categories.
Yeah.
Shout out to our
You
biggest
do have
fan
a
in the
lot.
history of anything in life. Love you, O Sleazy.
Should I get rid of IQ and put body?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
because IQ kind of just comes with everything else.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right. So Trunks, you get the first pick.
I get the first
You-
pick.
you get the
Oh,
first
there's so many good things to choose from. Oh, man. That's tough. All right.
You're going to have to pick somebody, buddy.
I know.
Please pick Jay Crowder.
So I'm gonna take Giannis, obviously, but for what?
There's only two things.
There's I know
Shooting.
there's-
Take a shooting.
I mean, there's three.
Yeah,
There's
there's
three.
three.
I'm gonna take Giannis's body.
Of all the things you could have
I
taken
am
from
because I think
Giannis,
everything else I could take something else that's
Bro.
better.
That's interesting. Okay. Well, that was his pick.
I want Giannis's body.
you wouldn't take Giannis's finishing ability?
I want his
His-
body.
It's
His power forward.
I want
It's
Giannis's
not your
body.
power
You just
forward.
wasted
I want
Giannis.
his no. I want his wingspan.
That's crazy.
Well,
It's not crazy
just
because I can
fucking
get someone else.
wasted Giannis,
I can
bro.
get someone
Uh,
else's finishing.
So you get the second pick.
All right, with the second pick, I'm gonna take Jaren Jackson's defense.
Okay.
Fair.
Since Kevin Durant's a power forward, I'm going to take his shooting ability.
Okay. I'm going to take.
Yeah, I got to be looking at that.
I'm going to take the finishing of Zion and the defense of Evan Mobley.
Yeah, I fucked up so bad. I realized that.
My next pick. You just took Mobley. That's sad.
You could do this, buddy.
I know I can. Thanks. I appreciate that. Give me the well-renowned defense of Draymond Green.
You took the shooting of who, Chris?
I didn't take shooting. I took
Oh,
the
okay.
finishing of Zion and the defense of Mobley.
And I just took Draymond Green's defense.
Okay. I'm going to take the shooting of Lauri Markkinen,
Damn.
the marksman. Back to back here, Trunks.
Yes. I am going to go with.
This gets a little rough.
It does.
A little rough.
I'm gonna take the.
Come
Damn,
on, buddy.
tough. All right. Give me the finishing. No. The
Oh my
Alright,
God,
fine.
Cali.
I'm sorry. All right. Finishing of Julius Randle. And
Probably not what I've taken, but
I don't care what you would have
you
taken.
suck.
Yo, let him draft his power forward, man.
And the playmaking of Pascal.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the finishing of Aaron Gordon.
Wow, that's unfortunate because I was gonna take that. Give me the finishing of John Collins then.
Okay. Back to back, Chris.
I'll take the playmaking of Paolo and I'll take the rebounding of Bobby Portis.
Oh man, I was gonna take the rebounding of Bobby Portis.
Yeah, it's a good pick. I was between him and someone else.
Man, Jay Crowder's looking real interesting.
Fuck you gonna take from Jay Crowder?
Playing ability.
Nah, nice. Smart move.
Thanks, man. So what do I have? I have defense, shooting, and finishing.
I'm crying. They're violating you in the chat, Trunks.
Oh,
Squeezy said that you're making an all YMCA first team player.
Someone took Mobley for something. Oh, you took Mobley's defense, right, Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Damn. My
You took
guy.
Draymond's, right?
I took Draymond, yeah. Oof, this is getting dicey. This is...
There's still guys.
There's still guys, but... No, I don't think this is a sell of a pick. I need rebounding, I guess. I'm taking a long time. Give me the rebounding of Brandon Clark.
Fuck. That's exactly what I was gonna do. I didn't think there was a chance that you would come up with that one. Okay. Damn. I'm gonna take. All right. The rebounding of Kevin Love. Multiple time rebounding champ. It's still in there. That leaves literally 0 people for playmaking.
Yeah.
Give me
Beat.
the defense of Jaden McDaniels and the shooting of Tobias Harris.
There's nobody left.
There's no one left.
There's nobody left. Okay, all right. I kind of have no choice with this one. I'm going to take the playmaking of Jeremy Sohan. I had no choice. He was the only one left for playmaking, pretty much.
Who here can make plays? Wow. You know what? For the farewell tour, give me the playmaking of Nick Batum.
He's a decent playmaker.
Yeah.
I'll take. Take the body of Christian Wood and the shooting of Jabari Smith.
Nice.
Body, yada, 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 yada.
All right, Ortiz, your final pick, right?
Yeah. And you took Sohan. Fuck it. Give me the body of Kelly Olynyk.
Wait, 7 foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's 7 foot, like 250.
No one took him for anything, right? That was
No,
a
I don't think
illegal
so.
pick.
Crazy because he could shoot too. I'm gonna take the body of Zach Collins then.
I'm going to take the rebounding of Christian Wood.
Someone took Christian Wood. I heard Christian
Yeah, I
Wood's
took his
name.
body.
He took his body.
Damn it. Then I'm going to take the rebounding of Marvin Bagley.
6.5.
Nice. What's everybody's player?
Start with Trunks and we'll work around.
So I have the shooting of Tobias Harris, the defense of Jaden McDaniels, the rebounding of Marvin Bagley, the finishing of Julius Randle, the playmaking of Pascal Siakam, and the body of Giannis.
That's some creature.
All right.
Don't play.
So I have the shooting of Lauri Markkanen, the defense of Jaren Jackson, the rebounding of Kevin Love, the finishing of Aaron Gordon, the playmaking of Jeremy Sohan, and the body of Zach Collins.
I have the shooting of Kevin Durant, the defense of Draymond Green, the rebounding of Brandon Clark, the finishing of John Collins, playmaking I have Nick Batum, and for body I have Kelly Olynyk.
Nice. I have the shooting of Jabari Smith Jr., the defense of Evan Mobley, the playmaking of Paolo Banchero, the body of Christian Wood, the rebounding of Bobby Portis, and the finishing of Zion.
I typed in Marvin Bagley next to rebounding, but it autocorrected to Marvin Bagel.
I think Ortiz might have built the best guy.
I like Ortiz's guy.
Yay!
This guy is really good.
guy's
I
ass.
like everyone.
Your guy's
I like
horrible.
everyone's but Trunks.
Yeah, Troncalli's is
that's
horrible,
that's my
bro.
vote.
Yeah.
Like, that's rough.
Yeah, it's bad.
All right.
All right.
Finishing of Julius Randle.
Took the body, to be honest.
Shut up. Blind rank these NBA teams based on their starting lineups 2K ratings. First up. 87, 78, 82, 87, 80.
Wait, the fuck you mean blind rank these?
There's 5 of them.
There's 5 of them. We're going to blind rank them.
Oh, okay. I thought we were
So,
like guessing whose team it
Yeah,
was.
so
Okay.
we'll call this Team 1.
Team 1.
Okay, so team 1 is, repeat that, I'm sorry.
Team 1, 87, 78, 82, 87, 80.
That's a solid team.
It's the
I'd
Knicks.
say it
Oh,
honestly probably is, yeah.
I'll put them at 3.
3 solid.
Yeah, 3's fine.
Next up, Team 2.
Brunson's an 87. That's disrespectful.
Team 2, 83, 84, 79, 79, 83.
5.
Say the.
There's going to be someone
say the
worse,
first
bro,
two
right?
again.
83, 84, 79, 79, 83.
I don't mind putting that at 4.
4 it is then, I guess. I don't know. I think 5. I don't know if
so
it
what
gets
do you
much
think?
worse than that.
Put it at 5.
5 it
It's
is.
going to be something worse. It's going to be the Spurs starting 5.
Next up, Team 3, 84, 75, 95, 76, 87.
2? Because I don't think that's 4.
No, it's 2.
Yeah.
Run that back?
An 87 and a 95.
84, 75, 95, 76, 87.
That's the Heat.
But yeah, what are the 2 and the 3 again? I'm sorry.
75,
And
95.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. 2.
It's the Heat.
Yeah, 2 works.
Team 4, 76, 87, 87, 77, 84.
That's 4.
Yeah, it has to be.
Mhm.
And last up, 80, 86, 79, 86, 84.
We fumbled so
So
hard.
That's the Timberwolves.
That's number one.
We
That's number
fucking
one.
fumbled.
So at 5, we got the Rockets. At 4, we got the Bulls. At 3, the Knicks. At 2, the Heat. And at 1, the Timberwolves.
Wow. That's
It's honestly not that bad.
It's not.
It's
It's
The
not
Heat
that
should
good.
have been
Worse.
1. The
Yes,
Heat
Heat
just
should have been 1.
That 75, I couldn't put them 1.
Mm-hmm.
That 75 shooting guard, I couldn't put them 1.
Heat should have been 1. Knicks should have been 2. Timberwolves should have been 3.
Oh, okay. Well, what? It wasn't that bad of a list. We could have
Nah.
done worse. We could have done a lot worse.
Yeah, nah, not bad. Not bad.
All right. Guess the NBA team based on their NBA 2K24 ratings.
There we go.
So the first team has an 88 overall point guard, 81 shooting guard, 79 small forward, 79 power forward, and an 89 center.
88 point guard, 89 center. Sacramento Kings.
It was indeed the Sacramento Kings.
Solid.
Nice.
Solid.
Good job.
All right. The next team has an 84 overall point guard, 81 overall shooting guard. I don't know what the small forward is.
Well,
They have no power for
We'll go in 82 overall small forward, 79 overall power forward, 80 overall center.
oh my God, this team is garbage.
Can you say the 1 and 2 again? I'm sorry.
84 point guard, 81 shooting guard, 82 small forward, 79 power forward, 80 center.
The point guard is throwing me off. Oh my God. I'm trying to do it without looking at NBA
no, me
teams.
too.
I'm just gonna look at NBA teams because
Okay.
there's no rules against it.
I guess. Damn. This one is difficult. I want to say
I don't even know who I want to
it's
say.
not that.
No, it's not the Pacers.
No, it's not the Pistons. It's not. I was originally going to say the Magic, but
I was
it's
about
not
to say the Magic.
It's not the Magic.
Damn.
The Jazz? No,
No.
not worry.
The Spurs?
No.
No.
This is impossible.
I don't think it's impossible.
I think we can do this if we try hard enough.
There are only 30 teams.
Is it gonna be?
so
Is it Washington?
It's not Washington.
it's not. That's what I thought at first, but the point guard's not 84
Maybe they
because
give
the
Jordan-
point guard's
maybe,
Tyus Jones.
Maybe they give Jordan Poole if he plays the one.
Yeah.
I was thinking.
Yeah, I'm
Like
helpless.
I don't want to say the Hornets because the Hornets don't.
It's
make
not the
yeah.
Hornets. Lamelo would be higher,
Yeah,
right?
that's what I would. That's what I'd
Yeah.
be thinking.
Especially 2K. 2K would gas him up.
Yeah.
Jesus.
You know what? Just in
tough.
case, because he was injured last season, I'm gonna guess the Hornets.
No.
Oh, that would have been kind of tight.
I'll tell you guys, it's a team that you guys threw out there,
What?
but you didn't guess. You
Oh,
just
no.
Oh,
said the
we just
team
said it.
exists.
It's the Pistons.
It's the Pistons.
Oh.
Cade is an 84.
There was no Asar Thompson on the website I'm looking at, so I just said Cade was the point guard, Ivy was the shooting guard, Bojan was the small forward, Wiseman was the power forward, and Duran was the center.
Why
All
didn't
right.
we guess that?
I don't know. Matty J said the
We just- we
Pistons.
just-
Nah,
we
it's
just
not
said
them. And then you
teams
guys
and
moved
just
on.
Didn't guess.
Yeah. All right. The last team has a 92 overall point guard, 82 overall shooting guard, 85 overall small forward, 87 overall power forward, and an 80 overall center.
80 overall center?
80 overall center.
92 point guard, 87 power forward.
What was the point guard and power forward?
The point guard's a 92 and the power forward's an 87.
Is it the Grizzlies?
It is indeed the
Good
Grizzlies.
shit.
Wonder
Nice.
Good
if
shit, Ortiz.
Thanks.
There it is. Let's go, boys.
we
All right,
did
is that it?
That is it.
That's everything? Cool.
Mhm.
All right, well, thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, all those good things. Go back and check out some of our other videos from the last couple weeks. It's previewing the NFL season. And keep in mind, next week is a massive week for us. We're doing all of our NFL predictions and awards, obviously, final division winners and stuff like that. Keep an eye out for all that stuff.
We have our
Gonna be super
32-man
fun.
draft on Tuesday.
32-man draft is
Oh,
coming. as
Sleazy, I
well.
need to send you the link to join the 32-man league.
32-man draft is coming as well. So if you haven't already joined, please do be sure to join if you were locked in for a spot. Looking forward to that.
That's gonna be
And
something.
with that,